Okay, so here we have the spoon carving kit. Comes with 5 spoon blanks. So you might be wondering what's hardwood and what's softwood. You can tell by trying to make a mark with your thumb. You can see that kakati is reasonably soft. The rewa is pretty soft. Tōtara, yep, it's kind of medium. The kauri, that's medium. Matai, that's medium. Rimu, I'm hardly making a mark at all with my thumb. And you've got a hook knife, a sloyd knife, a detail knife, some different grit sandpaper, plasters because the knives are really sharp, some tung oil, which is food safe oil, and a Moravian star blank. Today I'm going to be showing you how to carve a spoon, and I've got a kauri, which is kind of a medium hardness. Of course the hardness depends if it's sapwood or heartwood. So I'm going to start off with the hook knife, and I want to be, it's kind of like a slice or a scoop kind of action, a bit like scooping an ice cream. I don't want to be kind of doing a scraping, I want to be slicing. So it means I want to be using as much of the blade as I can. So I'm going to be starting here and kind of finishing down here. Okay, next I have the detail knife. So the detail knife is really good for sharp corners. So kind of in that spot there. So what I'm using here is a push cut. So I've got my left thumb and I'm pushing, so I get a lot of power from that left thumb. Another one I'm doing here is I've got my thumb there, so this is where you might cut yourself when you're starting out, but it's a very controlled cut, so it's nice and slow. And then with the sloyd knife, I can do the nice long cuts on the handle. So here the knife's digging, so I can either turn the knife around or I can turn the spoon around. Just so I'm working with the grain instead of the knife diving down deep. So I've shifted back to the detail knife to get in here again. So I'm just rounding the front of the spoon there. I don't want to go all the way up to the top edge. I'm just leaving a little bit there, because the 40 grit sandpaper is quite aggressive, so it'll take away the lip. Right, so I'm going to do a bit more work with the hook knife. Again, I don't want to I don't want to cut all the way to the edge. So I want to be leaving a little bit of a flat area around there, and the sandpaper will take care of that. But if I do it too thin, then I'm going to end up breaking that nice even top of the spoon. Just to make sure I'm not going to go through the spoon, I can measure with my index finger and thumb, my middle finger and my thumb. So there's still plenty of wood in there, so I'm not going to go through. It's ready to sand. So I'm going to start with 40 grit. I'm just going to cut away a little bit of this one, just to try to even these two sides up. So I'm up to about 600, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet the spoon, and that's going to bring out some of the fibres, and that's going to make it really smooth. And then once it's dry, I'm just going to carry on sanding it. So up to 1200. And then 2000. And then the last step is to get the tung oil. So this is food safe, and it doesn't go rancid like, say, like linseed wood or olive oil would. Another really good oil is walnut, if you can find that. But tung oil is the one that's available at our local hardware shop.